That means I'm prestige 13. Shit. Looks like a rat's cancer in the chest. Take a rest. Give it to cat. No want me lonely no more. I don't want me lonely. Take my heart and another war. Don't want me lonely no more. Don't want me lonely no more. Under 5 kills with shotguns. I do have a shotgun. What's with that shotgun? Okay, again, AR. Battle rifle. Is this one? No. No. LMG. Now here, let's change this bitch. They're all leveled up. Yeah. Just pick this sucker. Oh. Okay, what kind of fucking options do we got here? H-bolt. Alright, there's that. Magazine. Probably a 5. We'll go to 7. Go with that. What are my choices? Blast and an H-bolt. Here, let me see what fucking optic we got. You know what? Screw it. Let's just roll with what we got. Oh, what's up, man? Alright, screw it. Let's just go with that and see what happens. I got a shotgun. Oh, wait, let me change this to Semtex. Oh, fuck it. There it is. Anything else? What's this? Assault. What's Deadeye? So just throw further, or throw equipment further? Fast anti-alert. Oh, there's the additional tactical. Alright, screw it, we'll leave that. Deplorable cover. What the fuck? Stop! Jesus Christ, man. Quit fucking with my damn chair. for your computer. Would you go lay down, man? What is rechambering? It's probably... I don't know exactly, but I would imagine that would be like, say, going from like a 308 to like a 762. Or something like that. That's what I would guess. Oh, what was I doing here? What else do we have? Okay, let's go munitions and and the stupid decoy. That shit cracks me up. Oh, what I wanted? Flash or stun? Maybe I should just say screw it and do smoke. Screw it, I'm doing it. Alright, yeah. Damn it. Oh, it doesn't have a name. We need a name. Whoa. Alright. Okay, there we go. I already have a Lucy. Oh, shit. Yeah, I already have a Lucy. So let's just go full bore. Boom, bitch. Yeah, it was on what, 40-year-old virgin. Oh, your name's Gina? No, Gina. Like, vagina? Wasn't that what they said when they were walking out of the dating thing? They were like, oddly enough, China was the hottest one. What'd you say? Like, I've been messing around with the ladies, but kind of trying to just get back on that pogo stick. That movie was ridiculously funny. Not the funniest movie, but still funny. Like, Leslie Mann, when he goes on a date with her, that shit was fucking hilarious, man. She gets fucking trashed. She keeps doing shots and shit. And then she, like, get in her car, and she's like, "Oh, can you blow in this box for me?" She's like, and he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And he's like blowing into the box. He's like, "Well, what is this for?" And she's like, "Yeah, the judge said that I kind of needed to have this on my car." Oh, right. And then, like, she gets in that accident, and she's like, "The fucker came out of nowhere." Oh, what the hell else did she say? She said the French toast thing. I thought it was French food, but after watching it a bunch of times, I think it was French toast. What did she say? I hope I get my period soon, 'cause I am moody. Man, I am fucking rocking the snack department. Do I have anything up here? I got dog treats. I got a Frosted Flake cereal bar. I still have a quarter of one left. I've been working on it for like 4 days. Okay, that snack pie is shit. It's gotta go. Same with that bread. Fuck that bread. I got mini Oreos over here. I got something they call the cheese fix or whatever. It's got rolled gold pretzels, which is not cheese. It's got Cheetos. It's got mini Doritos, and it's got Sun Chips. I got cheddar and sour cream potato chips. I got Nutter Butter, the mini Oreos. I got another bag of Doritos over there. I think I got a bag of chips over here, kettle chips. I think I got another bag of Doritos somewhere here, too. Screw that. Let's get to the good shit. I got a box of fucking sweet tarts. I got cornbread. I got Sour Patch Kids, the tropical kind. I got more sweet tarts. I got a box of sweet tarts, and I got a fucking roll of sweet tarts. I got Blue Sharks. A random banana. I got frickin' Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Get into this fucking bag. Mini Starburst. I got fucking Smarties. I got Buffalo Blue Cheese combos. I got two, this one's open, Nerd Ropes. I got them motherfuckers. Random tomato. I got another one in my lap. Some yogurt. Yeah, here's my other rope. My nerd rope. What else you got, bitch? Sweet tart ropes. Never had them before. Try this, some bitches. Oh yeah, I haven't even got into these. Vanilla pudding with Oreos in it. Fuck yeah, man. The Oreos are on the top. You gotta add them to the vanilla pudding. I got two of them. I got key lime yogurt. I got frickin'... I already ate my raspberry yogurt. I got blueberry yogurt. I got shrimp in here. Oh, that's it. But it's like fucking Candy Central, man. I've been pigging out, as in buying. Not really eating a lot of it, but I bought a shitload of candy. All of that candy I bought between yesterday and today. I love the random banana. That just cracks me the fuck up. Yeah, oh, and they're mini cornbread. Fuck yeah, man. Look at that little tiny little fucking cornbreads. I already ate another whole pack of these. I bought two. When do these go out? June 4th. We got time. These Sour Patch Kids are fucking badass. Oh, and I got double mint gum. I forgot. Yeah, like, you know, a pack of double mint gum. They come with 3 in a bag. They were on discount for $1. So 3 packs of gum for $1, and there's 15 sticks in each pack. So that's 45 fucking pieces of gum for $1. And I got 3 packs of them. I was going to grab another one today, but they were sold out. Disappointing. Did I do a shot? Yeah. I absolutely love having shit just sitting around ready to be eaten. Like sweet tarts, those fuckers aren't going bad. I can leave the box wide open. I did. I left it open all last night. It's been open all day today. They're not going bad. Not to mention these ones in the box, which like you get at the movie theater kind of thing. They're not like regular sweet tarts, even though it says original. Because you throw them in your mouth and they just kind of crumble eventually. Whereas the other sweet tarts, I think they have like a hard candy coating on them. These ones, they have a hard candy coating, but these ones say original too. What was... Dude, that's like 3 sweet tart things. I got the ropes, I got the box of shit, and then I got the roll of shit. free. That's what I was wanting to get. I wanted the Starburst regulars in the big-ass bag, but they were like almost $6. These ones for like either $1.50 or $2.50. Oh, best before 03/2024. Yeah, I should be able to get rid of these by then. What do we got here? Strawberry, cherry, orange, and lemon. These things are badass. They're the minis, too. They're like little tiny, tiny fucking things, man. Jesus, man. I usually eat cornbread. Well, now I'm just eating cornbread on its own, but I normally eat cornbread with like barbecue. Especially because when I worked at the pizza shop, we would trade food with the barbecue shop. And there was only like 2 people that worked there, and at the pizza shop we had like a shitload of fucking people that worked there. But I would trade them food. I love doing that because at the pizza shop we could have anything we wanted for free. Like you want a giant, like the largest supreme pizza that we make, you got to make it. That was the only rule. Hey, what the fucking hell is going on? Go lay down. Go lay down. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking knocking shit over and stuff. But yeah, I would trade food with the barbecue shop. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. I'd get half a fucking chicken. I would get baked beans and coleslaw, and then it would come with free cornbread. Oh man, it was like the perfect way to like finish your meal. Because I would save it for last. I would eat the whole chicken while I'm eating the beans and the coleslaw and shit. And then whenever I got done with everything and there was nothing left to eat, then I would go after the cornbread. Ah, that shit was so... And they made the best fucking cornbread. It was always warm. A, it was warm because they kept it in a warmer. But B, it was warm because they would put it like... They would put all your food in the container, and then they would put a piece of wax paper down, and then they would put the cornbread right on top of it, and then close the container. So all the heat from the food kept your cornbread warm. Oh, so fucking good. And I got it for free. That was my favorite part. I would hook that dude the fuck up, man. I'd be like, hey, man, I'd call him up and be like, hey, man, you want to, like, trade some food? And he'd be like, yeah, sure, I could go for a pizza. I'm like, all right, what do you want? And he'd be like, I want a small pepperoni pizza. I'm like, okay, first off, you're getting a large. But because you're trading food with me, I'm hooking you the fuck up. He'd be like, just give me a couple wings and like a small pepperoni pizza. I'm like, you sure you don't want any other toppings? He's like, fuck it, throw green peppers on there. I'm like, all right. I would load that bitch up. I would put as many pepperoni as I could fit on that fucking pizza. Which, I think my record was 96. And Ella got 112, and then she did it again and got 127 pieces of pepperoni on there. And they were like regular size pepperoni. Like literally it would be overlaying the pepperoni the entire way around. Like the entire fucking pizza would just be covered with pepperoni. And I would just fucking coat it with fucking green pepper or whatever else he asked for. And he'd be like, just give me a couple wings. I'm like, fuck that, you're getting a dozen. Like, I'm not giving you 3 wings. I'm giving you like a fucking dozen. And then like I'd throw in extra shit too. I would be like, what the fuck are those things called? Wow, I can't remember what the fuck they're called. They're like a pastry. And you fill them with like this cream shit. I can't remember what the fuck they were called. I'd hook them up with some of them. I would hook them up with like mozzarella sticks and like some chicken tenders. Like I would just hook the dude up. Like he's hooking me up with some like half a fucking chicken. The least I can do is give him as much free food as possible. And every single time I would see him after that, he'd be like, "Dude, what the hell? Like, why did you send so much food? We ate that for 2 days." I'm like, "Good. I got done with your shit in like 15 minutes." I used to love doing that. And then the place I always wanted to fucking trade food with was the place next door. It was a Mexicali restaurant. And they had what they called a tostada, which was like a corn tortilla. And then they would put chicken on top of it. And then they would put like lettuce, tomatoes, sour cream, other stuff, cheese. And then he would top it off with habanero hot sauce, which they would laugh every time I would order it. I'm like, yeah, I want some habanero hot sauce. And they'd be like, ho, 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 like, just like the Mexican restaurant over here. Like every time I ask them for the hottest hot sauce they've got, they like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll hook you up. And it's not fucking hot, like at all. Like they chuckle and like, ha, 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 like you're going to get lit up. No, never fucking happened. I even asked my buddy, who is like more knowledgeable about spice than me, and I was like, "Dude, what the fuck is the deal with this shit?" Like, I asked him for like the hottest hot sauce, and it's not even that fucking hot. Like, it doesn't even really have that much heat. Like, it tastes like peppers, but it doesn't have heat. And he's like, "Yeah, they don't go any hotter than like habanero. Like, they don't." Like, normally it's like just jalapeno, but when they go like super hot, it's just habanero. And I'm like, well, no wonder it's not fucking hot. Mm. Yeah, Mexicali. Yeah, it's like a southwest. What's the other one? I guess that's just like southwest. But no, it's like it's Mexican food, but with like an American influence. So it's not like 100% Mexican food. It's like what a white person in California, they'd be like, "Oh, that Mexican food's really good. Let me add my white flair to it." And then they would like, I don't know, make it different. I was gonna say make it shitty. But it's not shitty, it's great. I love it. But I like every kind of food. Like I don't think I've ever had Indian food. I'd definitely try that shit though. But like Japanese, Chinese, Mexican, I don't know. I think like English food, I think would probably be the one food group that I would just not even need to fuck around with. Because it's usually like bland shit. Well, yeah, it's kind of bland. I spice it up. Well, as in spice it up like salt, pepper, maybe some hot sauce, some gravy, mashed potatoes though. I fucking love mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are the fucking shit, and they go with anything. I literally can have mashed potatoes with anything. I don't give a fucking ham sandwich. I can have mashed potatoes on the side. Like it doesn't matter what the fuck I'm having. Like I am down, and I don't give a fuck, like homemade mashed potatoes. Take the potatoes, sometimes peel them, sometimes don't. When you don't peel them, I think they call them dirty mashed potatoes because the skin's still in there. I don't give a shit. Like, skin on, skin off, I don't give a shit. Gravy, no gravy, instant potatoes, homemade mashed potato, I don't give a fuck. I fucking love mashed potatoes. They're the fucking shit. Like, even the instant mashed potatoes are fucking good. Especially if you drown them in gravy. Which I don't have to do. I literally, like, I don't know. I bet, like, half the time I've ever had mashed potatoes, I had gravy on them. And the other half, it was just like, fuck it, throw some salt and pepper on them. Or, like, throw some hot sauce on them. Or anything. Montreal steak seasoning. Although that's better on steak. But, that just reminded me. Actually, let me look. Let me see. Maybe Amazon's got a deal. Because I want to fucking grill. I want to do some grilling this summer. And my grill is broke the fuck up. Whoa, shit. There's my tomato. Let me see. I want a camping grill. That's really what I want. That way I could, like, use it in the house, like, in the kitchen. Just set it on the counter and just grill it right there. Or I could take it outside and grill it outside or anything like that. But that's been, like, well, I have a Weber, which is just a charcoal grill. And all of the grill, like, the entire thing rusted, like, all the way out. Holy shit. Oh, it's charcoal. That's only $100. That's a big-ass fucking grill. With a smoker. Oh, dude, that should be me right there. Cuisinart 14-inch portable grill. $27.95. Oh, dude, here's... That doesn't say Weber. It just says portable grill. It looks just like a Weber, though. It's only $60. Fucking Weber's like 100 and something here if you go to, like, the box store. You propane grill, $189. Dude, that thing is fucking... Oh, that is the shit right there, man. A flat top grill. Dude, that's the shit. Holy shit, this one's only $20. 14-inch. Okay, I need to come back to this. 109. Is that... No, it's charcoal. Compact grill. Wait, do we have a listing for camping grills? Automotive grills? What the fuck does that mean? I really want a propane grill. Because charcoal's expensive. Let's try automotive grills. What the fuck does that mean? Front bumper grill? Oh. Wait, no, those are just grills. They're not, like, cooking grills. They're grill. Oh, dude, that grill is fucking badass. For a fucking Wrangler. Dude, that thing's cool as shit. look up grills. Got any grill? Oh, there's one for a Dodge pickup. Not mine. Uh, 10 to 12. There's that fucking grill again. Alright, fuck this shit. Wait, what did I want? Automotive grills. Charcoal grill. Damn it. Wow. Can't believe that bitch is only 20 bucks. Oh, it's charcoal? What the fuck? Oh, I'm on charcoal grills, dumbass. Weber. This is the one. No, that's not the one I have. 275 bucks. Fuck that shit. I could get it here before the clothes that I ordered the other day. Oh, here we go. There's a fucking charcoal. It's a camping grill. 35 bucks. That ain't bad. Alright, I gotta come back to this shit. Oh, I like this one, but I have one of these. And it sucks. 40 bucks though. Oh. Yeah. Alright. What the fuck is this? Why did I look up a Ranger pickup truck grill? Alright, I'm gonna leave that fucking open, cause I need to buy a fucking grill. I have not had steak in so long, cause my stupid grill's been broken. I was putting foil on top of the rusted out grill, and then pop a bunch of holes through it and shit. Didn't work very good. Go lay down. You think flan? Flan? Wait. Do you mean flan, or are you talking about Nan? Because Nan is Indian. And I've never had Nan. I just know I stock that shit out all the time. The dippers, the minis, the rounds, the garlic, and the regular Nan. Tell you what, man. I'm really into Jack Harlow. That dude's fucking great, man. That song Warsaw and what's the other one? My baby's not religious, but she looks just like a goddess. That fucking song. I don't even know what the fuck this song is, and I like it. I don't even think I've heard it before. Smells like incense. I like any Jack Harlow song. He's fucking great, dude. I really like that Warsaw song. That shit's fucking... Dude, he just flows with his fucking lyrics. It's so fucking good. Yeah, I thought. Well, I didn't think flan was a type of pudding, but now that you mention it, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, yeah, it's not pudding per se, but it's like a pudding variant kind of thing. That's right. But yeah, the naan, I know that for a fact. That's definitely Indian because I stock that shit out every single day that I work. The rounds, the mini, garlic, regular, and then the dippers. If you never listened to Jack Harlow, fucking check him out. His shit is great. I love it. He's one of those bands. It's like Post Malone. It's like every fucking song I hear from him, I'm just like, holy shit, I fucking love this song. Like, I guess Post Malone came out with a new song. I don't know what the fuck it's called. That's how new it is. I think it's called Morning. It's something like the sun's killing my buzz. I guess that's why they call it morning. It fucking cracks me up. Feel like NF, which is what, Nate, whatever the fuck his name is, NF, um, Post Malone, Jack Harlow, The Weeknd. Like every fucking song I hear from any of those artists, it's my new favorite song. But Jack Harlow's fucking great. What's his fucking big ass song? I really love Warsaw. Like every time I hear it, I'm like, fuck yes. Like that dude can just sing his fucking ass off. Or I guess rap. But what's his big fucking song? Well, it's not his big song. In my mind, it's his big song. Um, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Any fucking Jack Harlow song is fucking great. And this dude, who's this? Morgan Wallen. I don't know why there's country songs on my fucking list. Yeah, Morgan Wallen. Cowgirls. But I love Morgan Wallen. Like, I really have not liked country for a while. I got into country so hardcore when I moved here 23 years ago. Like, actually, it was the Dixie Chicks that got me into country. I forget which song it was, but they had a song. I would listen to country all day long when I'm in my work truck just to hear that fucking song. And whenever they had requests, like when you could call up and request a song, I would always call up and request that fucking song. And the one country station that I liked would never fucking play it. But I fucking loved that song, and that's how I got into country. And then, like, it was like 2008. Yeah, I think it was the beginning of 2008. I just got so fucking sick of country because it wasn't country anymore. It was like pop music that was on a country station, and I just stopped liking country altogether. But Morgan Wallen, I fucking love his shit, man. All of his fucking shit I like. Isn't there another one? Oh, who the fuck is this? Would you quit knocking shit over? Alright, fine, I gotta look. Bozzy! I fucking love Bozzy! Bozzy and... who's the other one? I can't remember who the other one was. But Bozzy's fucking awesome. I like every song that I've heard from him, too. Let me put my damn tomato on my lap here. Go lay down! Go! Jesus Christ, man. Every time I turn around, she's fucking knocking shit over. Who's the other one? Ice Spice? I've never heard of it. Oh, Dax. His song Dear Alcohol? Oh, man. I fucking love that song. That's so fucking true. Every morning, gotta start with a drink. And I cannot remember who the chick is. There's two different versions. There's the regular Dax version of Dear Alcohol, and then there's one with him doing that song with a chick. And I can't remember. It might be like Ariana Grande. It might be... I don't know who the fuck it is. But I love that. What was the other one? There's another chick. There's a bunch of chicks that I like. I don't know. That's just kind of what happens when you listen to music literally 24/7. Like, I wake up in the morning and Pandora's like, oh, we turned off your music because it's been 4 hours. Like, right now. And I'll just, like, restart it, get that shit going, and go right back to sleep. But I literally have an earbud in my ear, like 24/7. Oh, here's Bozzy. Or wait, no, is that the last song? I fucking quit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, whore. Dax, I haven't heard a song that I don't like from Dax yet. Oh, Jelly Roll too. I fucking love Jelly Roll. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I have no idea. What the fuck? It named himself Jelly Roll? What the fuck is that? And then I just fell in love with all of his fucking music. That guy fucking rules. Yeah, Jelly Roll's good, man. I just heard him on Joe Rogan the other day, and he was talking about how normally he would just write, like, I think he said he wrote like 100 songs in a year, and was just not thrilled with it. What the fuck is going on? And he wasn't thrilled with it, but he went to church with his daughter and decided to make an album all about going to church. Which I am not the biggest lover of church. I'm not the biggest lover of religion in general because I think it's all a fucking scam. I mean, I do believe that it has very good implementation, or I think it's very good for certain people. Just for me, it is not. Although I also look way too far into religion. I know all about like how the Bible was wrote, the Council of Nicaea, Constantine wasn't a Christian, quote, became a Christian on his deathbed, and that was like a political thing. It wasn't because he actually became a Christian. It was because he had an empire and he wanted the entire empire to be joined together and become a stronger empire. So that's why he did it, because a lot of the people in the empire were Christians. He was a pagan, a lifelong pagan. What the fuck is going on? Here, fuck it. When in doubt, restart. But he was a devout pagan his entire life and became a Christian on his deathbed. But it was all a political ploy. See, I know way too much about religion. I know, well, I'm not going to say I know. I believe that religion is a secondary government. So you got your government, your laws and shit, like don't murder, don't steal, blah, blah, blah. And then you got your secondary government, which would be your religion, which is if you do rob or steal or murder or whatever, you will go to hell. Like, that's the secondary religion of it, to scare the shit out of you, to not do shit that you really shouldn't fucking do in the first place. Because I don't believe in that shit. Like murder and stealing and shit like that. Like, you're a piece of shit if you do that shit. Oh, I can put my tomato back in my shot glass. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. I like that dude too. Oh, and who's the other dude I'm thinking of? There's another rap artist. But I definitely love Kendrick Lamar. I think I heard that name like once or twice. And then um eventually I heard the music. I love his shit. His shit's great. Who's the other guy I'm thinking of? There's another rap artist that I really like. What? You hope hell is real? Yeah. Spoiler alert. It ain't real. It's a made up thing. Go ahead. Look it up. Find in the Bible where they talk about hell. Because there's one time that they talk about hell. And if you go to the original translation in Phoenician Canaanite, you could also call it Aramaic, there's one mention, and that word is Sheol. I think it's like Shoel. It's Sheol, and that word means grave. It does not mean hell. So there is literally no mention of hell in the Bible at all. Where does hell come from? Like, where did that get popularized? Dante's Inferno. The 7 layers of hell. That's where it came from. There's nothing about it in the Bible. Although I am like a stickler when it comes to the fucking Bible. That's why I got kicked out of Sunday school. I got kicked out. My Sunday school teacher almost quit teaching because of me, because I just kept asking questions because I was a curious kid. And I'm like, well, wait, that doesn't make sense. Like, well, why would they say that if they also said this? And, like, she just got to her wit's end. By the way, same lady was my sponsor when I got confirmed into the church. It drove her fucking nuts. But that's because I had questions. I'm like, this shit's not adding up. Like, you can't just like throw blanket statements out there and then expect everybody to just be like, oh, yeah, sure. It doesn't work like that. Where's it going with that? Oh, I think I was gonna go towards Genesis. Like in the Bible, if you grab a Bible and you open it up to Genesis, okay, you know the Adam and Eve story. Okay, so God made the earth in 7 days, or actually he made it in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested. That's why Sunday is supposed to be the day of rest. But he also, if you read exactly what the Bible says, it says, this is God that's supposedly talking, we shall make man in our image. Literally, that's exactly what it says. We, meaning plural, shall make man, meaning singular, in our, plural, image. So what the fuck is that all about? There's two different creation stories, too, in Genesis, if you go and, like, read into it. They're practically the same thing, except there's different wording in either one. And then after that, then, like, after Adam was made, then God stole a rib out of Adam, and from that rib, he created Eve, and that became... But what happened to... Shit, what the fuck was her name? Lilith. What happened to Lilith? Because she's not mentioned in the Bible. But apparently there was a woman before Eve that was named Lilith that didn't comply to shit. She was just like, I'm my own woman. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I feel like doing. And she just like wandered off. And that's why, quote, God had to make Eve, who is a subservient being. Weird. There's a lot of weird shit in the fucking Bible, man. I don't want to say I have a lockdown on it, but there's so much fucking weird ass shit in the fucking Bible that most people do not even talk about. Oh, man. But if you actually look for it, you'll find it. I mean, like I just said, I'm not religious at all. Like, at all. I don't even believe... I don't know. Ever since I did DMT, I've been agnostic, which means you're questioning the existence of God. Before that, I was atheist, which means you don't believe in God. But, because you do DMT, you meet the aliens, you start questioning shit, man. You start questioning your decisions. I don't want to say decisions, but you start questioning, I guess, decisions that you have made, I guess. Because if the aliens are real, and by aliens, I just mean I was going to say objectives, but that's not correct. Go. Beings, and I say beings because there's multiples, which, again, go back to Genesis, we shall make man in our image. And I say aliens because that's the best way to put it. I wouldn't call them gods, because I don't think they're actually gods. But I think they are higher level beings than we are. And when you actually meet them, well, I went from atheist to agnostic within 15 minutes. Like, once I met them, it was like one of the best things that I've ever done in my entire life was doing DMT. Absolutely fucking crazy. Like, and if you don't know what DMT is, it's dimethyltryptamine. It's in your body right now. It's in everything. It's in the grass outside. It's in, like, the bread that you make. It's in everything. And what is it? MAOI inhibitor in your body, which makes you not trip. That's why, like, when you do ayahuasca, you have to mix it with, or is that an MAOI inhibitor? Either way, you have to mix it with something else, because otherwise, every time you ate a salad, you'd be tripping your ass off. But when you, like, do DMT, well, DMT, like, you're tripping for like 15 minutes at the most. Like, it's the shortest fucking trip you'll ever fucking have. And you'll probably learn more about, I was going to say about yourself, but no, not really about yourself, about mankind in general in 15 minutes than you would have in, like, years of college. Like, I recommend DMT to anybody, specifically anybody that's agnostic or that's atheist. You really think there's nothing out there? Do some DMT. Come back and talk to me, because you're going to be in a completely different mindset. Like, literally, I went from atheist to agnostic in less than 15 minutes. Oh, and so DMT is in your body right now. They believe it's made by the pineal gland, which is right there, which would be your third eye. And they believe, and when you die, DMT gets flooded into your system. That's why people see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're surrounded by love. They, meet God, like, all that stuff. That's why. That's DMT that does that. So when you actually do DMT, prepare to meet God, because it may not be God. It may be aliens. It may be God. It may be something we can't even wrap our head around. But it's fucking amazing. Like, I've done DMT probably like 25 times, something like that. One of the best fucking things I've ever done. You literally come away with more questions than you started off with. And you don't have any answers. Like, I remember, I don't want to say I got in a fight with them, with the aliens. I call them the aliens. I don't want to say I got in a fight with them, but I remember asking them over and over and over again if I was a good person. And they would not answer me. Not only that, they kicked me out. So they call it liftoff. So you got to get, like, big ass fucking hits. And, like, really, like, try to get there. But when you blast off, you fucking blast off. And you're now in, like, a different dimension. Like, you see the tunnel of light. You go through it. You're in a place of like, just immense love. Like, they just want to tell you things. Like, how to be a better person. Or, be humble. Don't be a prick. Like that kind of shit. Like, normal shit. But I went there, and because I bothered them enough, asking them if I was a good person, they kicked me out. And by kicked me out, I mean, like, I left that dimension, and no matter how much I smoked, I could not get back there. Like, they just kicked me out. Like, I was not allowed back that night. Stop. But literally, one of the most amazing experiences you can ever have in your entire life. Most people have to wait until they're dying, like on their deathbed, to get there. That's like with all the near-death experiences where like people are like, "Oh, there was a tunnel of light and like I felt all love." Yeah, that's DMT. That's dimethyltryptamine like flooding into your system, and you're going to meet the aliens. Which that's what I call them. I don't call them God, because there's multiples. So like, according to what I was taught when I was growing up, God is a one omnipotent being that is neither female nor male, but is all love. Well, you multiply that by multiple beings, that's what I'm talking about. I think everybody should fucking trip on DMT multiple times. Or ayahuasca. I've never done ayahuasca. Normally to do ayahuasca, you gotta go to like South America, which I am not opposed to doing. But I don't know where I was going with that. But I found out about DMT from Joe Rogan, who said, he said it a bunch of times on his podcast, that when he found out about DMT, it wasn't exactly illegal yet, because nobody really knew anything about it. And you could buy, I think he said he bought like a big, like 3-pound container for like cheap. And they just shipped it to his house. Which you don't need that much to like blast off. But definitely fucking amazing. Like, I've done acid, I've done mushrooms. What other hallucinogenic? I've never hallucinated ever. But I've done a shitload of acid. I mean thousands of tabs. Mushrooms, not so much. I've probably only done a couple ounces. What else did I do? I think that's all the hallucinogens I did. Besides DMT. It's not the hyperbolic chamber. That was the Michael Jackson thing. I think that was like oxygen. No, but Rogan's got one of them too. Where it's like, I think it's like 100 or 200 pounds worth of fucking salt in the water, which makes you float. deprivation chamber. Yeah, I've never done that. I'd be down for that. I'll try it. I just never did. But apparently, like, not even doing any drugs or anything like that, just getting into that chamber will make you trip. Because it's a deprivation chamber. Like, you're floating in water. Like, you're literally floating in water because there's so much salt, it makes you buoyant. And it's, like, warm. So it's not like you're cold or anything like that. And there's no light whatsoever because it's, like, pitch black. And apparently it makes you trip. I don't know. I've never done it. I'm down to do it, but I've never done it. I have no desire to, like, build one. I totally could. I built a fucking fish tank outside for my aquaponics. Pond liner, plywood, and 2x4s. You can make a fucking fish tank. I made, like, I think it's like no, not 500 gallon. It's probably more like 2,000 gallon fish tank. Something like that. It's a big ass fucking fish tank. It's on my channel somewhere. I think, nah, it shouldn't be called how to build a fish tank. It's probably something more along the lines of how I built my fish tank. Because I try never to have a how-to video on my channel. Because I don't think that people need to know. They don't need to see a how-to video. Like how to make a fish tank, how to make an aquaponic garden, how to do that. And I usually put it as how I made my fish tank, how I made my aquaponic garden, you know, shit like that. Because, I don't know, I think it's pretentious when people are like, how to grow herbs. Like, there's a million ways to grow herbs. Like, don't fucking make a video about, like, how to grow herbs. Because, I don't know, I just find it very pretentious. But I literally made 4 walls with plywood. Then I did a 2x4 base around the entire bottom and a 2x4 base around the entire top. Put a pond liner in there and draped it over the sides. Filled it up with water. And then, that was it. Yeah, dropped a pump in there and then just hooked it up and made it work with the aquaponics. And then threw catfish in there. Which I had some big ass fucking catfish. I remember I had a couple catfish that were like this big. And they were like that big around. They were giant fucking catfish. And then almost every year it would freeze and the fucking catfish would die. And then I'd have to buy more. And I'd buy like little tiny little fucking catfish. And then they would get like fucking giant. Which is funny because I would find like fuck, what the hell are they called? Hornworms. I'd find like hornworms, like any kind of caterpillar, like anything like that. And I would just grab them off the plant and just throw them right in the fish tank. And the fucking catfish would take them fuckers out. It was great. yeah, oh man, I need to get back into my aquaponic shit, man. There's just so many goddamn snakes in that fucking greenhouse. I'd get all pissed off going in there and fucking snakes are all over the place. I fucking hate snakes. It's not that I hate snakes. I don't mind them when I know where they are. It's just they always freak you the fuck out. Like you go into the greenhouse and all of a sudden like, holy shit, there's a goddamn snake like right next to my goddamn foot. And that shit would drive me fucking nuts, man. Like you can only have like almost a heart attack so many fucking times in a week. And then all of a sudden you're just like, yeah, maybe I should just not go in there anymore. What? They don't fangs, do they? I'm guessing you forgot to write have fangs. Depends on what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah. It all depends. Like, I mean, on my channel, I've got, I can't remember if I called them black snakes or if I called them racers. But they were like, I guess spooning and like mating, like where they wrap around each other and stuff. Pretty much they're fucking. I've got them on my channel. I've got like a whole shitload of fucking snake videos on my channel. But we got everything from like garden snakes to like racers to black snakes. And then you get into like the more intense fucking snakes because we've got the world's most aggressive snake that's poisonous in the world, which is the cottonmouth water moccasin. And they're like right in my backyard. They love water, and I have swamps in my backyard. I have shitload of footage of cottonmouth in my backyard. I've got video of me shooting cottonmouth in my backyard. I've got video of me in the canal video in cottonmouth. But it, like, Steve Irwin, he was like, you know, I remember one video he had, it was like the 10 most deadly snakes in the world, and they're all in Australia, and he went around and, like, picked every single one of them up. He came to America and found a cottonmouth, barely picked that fucking thing up. He grabbed it by the tail, and he would not touch anywhere near the front of that fucking snake. Because it's the most aggressive snake in the world. Not to mention, it only gets like 5 feet long, and it gets fucking huge around. I'm not even joking, like that big around. Like fucking gigantic. And then we got copperhead, we got eastern diamondback rattlesnake, we got with the copperhead, cottonmouth, eastern, coral snake. I want to say there was another. Oh, the timber rattlesnake. I want to say there's another one. But I don't give a shit about any of those other ones. The only one I fucking care about is the fucking cottonmouth. Fuck that shit, man. Look up a picture of it. It just looks evil as fuck, man. Like the eastern and western diamondback rattlesnake, they look evil too. But nothing like the goddamn cottonmouth. That bitch, holy fuck. That is like the most evil looking snake ever. I've been around a shitload of fucking cottonmouth. Like, when I used to go out with my brother-in-law on his boat, we would go out into the canal, especially in the springtime, because that's when they're, like, out, like, doing cottonmouth things. He would just, like, they would just, like, literally, they would come at your boat. Like, that's how aggressive they are. Like, they weren't like, oh, big thing. Like, I might not want to go around there because it might kill me. They didn't give a fuck. They would come right at the goddamn boat. And my brother-in-law would take a fucking paddle and just nail that motherfucker right in the water and fucking knock that bitch out. And then he would throw it into the boat. And so for the rest of the boat ride, I would just be sitting there staring at that fucking snake like, is it coming back to life? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They don't look cute at all. They look evil. The fucking pits in their fucking snout. Their fucking eyes, where they have the elliptical eyes, like a cat has. But yeah, they call them cottonmouth because, like, if they're just sitting there coiled up, like on a bank, if you get close to them, they just open their mouth wide open, and it looks like they have cotton inside their mouth because it's like so white. Yeah, fuck those things, man. They seem great until you actually like have to deal with them in person. As a matter of fact, my buddy came. Actually, two of my buddies came. But my one buddy came, and I was like, "Hey, man, you want to like go do some cottonmouth hunting?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I have I think it's like 850 feet per second pellet gun, and it's single shot, obviously. But I would go out and just shoot cottonmouth with the fucking thing. And he's like, I'm like, yeah, let's go do it. And I had no shoes on because I was always barefoot. And he's like, oh no, I need to get my shoes on. And I'm like, what for? And he's like, well, like, what if one of the snakes get close to me? Like, I don't want them to like bite me. I'm like, they're not gonna bite you in the feet. They're gonna bite you in the fucking leg. Like, shoes aren't gonna help you at all. And that time, we went back there, and I hit a cottonmouth like 6 times, I think. Never got him. But yeah, that's what I used to do back in the day. Actually, when we first moved in here in 2005, I think for like 5 years, maybe 6 years, I would just go cottonmouth hunting. I would go back to the ponds and I would just sit there for hours and just sit there and watch and wait and see if I could find a cottonmouth. And when I did, I would shoot it. And I shot so many of them that I haven't seen one since. I think since like 2011, I haven't seen one. Yeah, me and my dad used to hunt mushrooms too. Um, no, it was morels. We would hunt morel mushrooms in the springtime while we were turkey hunting. We would go turkey hunting. He would be turkey hunting. I would be turtle hunting. I would find like box turtles and shit, and I'd take them home and like keep them at the house for like a couple months, and then just let them go. But yeah, we would also hunt morel mushrooms. We would get a shitload of morel mushrooms. And then we'd bring them home, and my dad would like cut them all up and saute them with like steak and shit. Ugh, so good. I'm not even really a morel mushroom fan, really, but they were good. Um, hmm. That was the only mushrooms we ever would get. None of the other mushrooms. Well, no, we would grab some of the other mushrooms, like the ones that grow on the side of trees and shit like that. We didn't eat them, but we would just, like, knock them off the tree and then take them home and then just, like, have them. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I just thought of that. I remember one night I went hunting. I was up in a tree stand, and there was a raccoon that came in, and I was using my bow. Um, oh, fuck yeah. Dude, sauteed mushrooms and onions with steak is like one of the greatest fucking things in the world. Baked potato, oh, fucking love that shit. Mac and cheese I could do without, but asparagus, oh my god, throw that shit right on the grill with your steak. Ah, so good. Um, but no, I was up in a tree stand and I saw this raccoon coming through the swamp.
So I pulled back on my bow and shot it and nailed the fucking thing. Actually, I think I hit it twice. I know I hit it once, but I think I loaded my bow again and shot it again. And I was like, fuck yeah. I trailed that bitch for like 2 miles and never got it. Which was hilarious because I remember my dad called me and he was on a hunting trip, like out west somewhere. Or, no, maybe he was in Pennsylvania still. Whatever. He was on a hunting trip. And he was asking me, like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, tracking this raccoon. Like, I shot a raccoon, and I've been following the blood trail for, like 2 miles. And he was just laughing at me. He was just like, why the fuck are you trailing a raccoon? Would you cut it the fuck out? He's like, why the fuck are you, like, trailing a raccoon? I'm like, because I shot it. Like, I gotta get it. And I trailed it for like 2 miles. Never got that fucking thing. But I remember I was like down on all fours, like crawling through the brush, following the blood trail. And my dad was just sitting there on the other end of the phone laughing at me like, I can't believe you're fucking, like, just trying to go after a fucking raccoon. You're trailing it that long. I'm like, I shot it. Like, I'm not gonna, like, just not, take care of it when it's completely done. You don't just shoot things and just let them go and die. You shoot them because you're gonna, like, take care of them. But I never ended up getting that fucking raccoon. It was like pitch black outside. I couldn't see a fucking thing. And I'm sitting there like on my hands and knees crawling through like the fucking bamboo and like all this shit trying to like find this fucking raccoon, and my dad's just on the other end of the phone just laughing at me like, okay, we'll have fun with that. And I never ended up finding him. Which pissed me off. Actually, I think that was one of the last things I shot. Like, it was like right after that where I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Instead of using my bow, my gun, whatever, instead of using that, I'm just going to use my camera. I'm going to shoot it with my camera. And that's like literally how I started my YouTube channel. Because I started off doing like hunting videos. I got one video where I was in a tree stand up in a tree, obviously. And this raccoon decided to climb the tree right next to me. Like, I could reach my hand out and touch the tree that he was climbing up. And that thing climbed all the way up to, like, right at the base level of my fucking tree stand. And just, like, looked at me like, oh, fuck. There's a human. And just fucking hauled ass down the fucking tree. It's somewhere on my channel. I can't remember what the fuck I called that. It was something about like raccoon in the tree next to me or something like that. But I actually got a bigger kick out of like filming animals than I did shooting animals. Because like deer, I don't want to eat a deer. I've had like so much deer meat in my life. Stop! Go! Go! But I've had so much fucking deer meat in my life. And I'm not really a fan. Go! I really don't like deer meat. Like, I know a lot of people that love deer meat, and that kept me shooting deer, because I would just give the entire deer to those people. But, like, as far as, like, I'm concerned, I grew up, like, we were poor when I grew up, and my dad loved to hunt. So we would have, like, an excess of deer meat. Or bear meat. I love bear meat, though. But we would have, like, so much fucking deer meat. And I did not like... I don't know. I just hit a point where I was just... It's not that I didn't like... I guess I can say I didn't like deer meat. But it's not that I didn't like deer meat. I just didn't want to eat deer meat. Like, most people are like, fucking deer meat, man, that shit's great. Yeah, that's how I feel about, like, cow meat. Like, what? You got a steak? Fuck yeah. Like, that's the shit that I want to fucking eat. Oh, right. Tamar. Go lay down! Hey! Go! Up! Up! But yeah, that's how I am about, like, cow meat. The way most people are about deer meat. Fuck deer meat. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, almost every time we were eating meat of any kind, it was deer meat. Like, when I was growing up. And I just hit a point where I was just like, I never want to have deer meat ever again. Caribou? Different story. I love that shit. Caribou's awesome. It's like so bloody. Oh man, it's good. Go lay down. Elk meat? I'll take that shit. But deer, no. I mean, that's why I quit hunting deer. Was because I think the last, like, 4 deer that I killed, I just gave them away. The entire fucking deer. Just like, here, yeah, you can have everything. The back straps, the fucking sirloins, the fucking hind meat, the front meat, the neck meat, like everything. It's all you. Like, just get it the fuck out of here. Caribou's amazing. I love caribou. I went to Oklahoma and go lay down. Jesus fucking Christ. My dad's buddy just got back from, I think it was like an Alaska hunt or maybe a Canadian hunt. Something like that. Whatever. He got a caribou. And he was like, "Oh, do you want to try some?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I'll try some." And he's like, "Just to warn you, it's like caribou is really bloody meat." And I was like, "All right." And I ate a bunch of it. It was fucking amazing. Actually, I like caribou better than I like elk. Elk is like lean cow. Would you go? Jesus fucking Christ. Quit fucking with my chair. Go! Elk is like super lean deer. Or, well, it's like lean deer or super lean cow. Like there's like almost no fat in it. It's pretty good. But caribou, it's like all bloody and shit. Oh man. That stuff was amazing. But I've had like pretty much every animal that you can kill and eat, I've had. Like when I was growing up, my dad would take me to game dinners, which would be it would be like all like a donation type thing. So like you got a deer, you cut up like steaks and shit like that, and like donate them to the organization, and then they would cook them up and then put them out on the floor, and then you would just come through and be like, "Oh, deer meat! Like, let me grab like a couple, a bunch of bites of some deer meat. Let me grab some elk meat. Let me grab some caribou. Let me grab some." I've had baboon liver pudding. I've had Rocky Mountain oysters, which if you don't know what that means, that is bull balls. Um, like I've had everything, like raccoon, which is greasy. Name the way you can cook it. I've had it. Um, I've had possum. I've had like you name it, like any pretty much any animal. I've had squirrel, every single way that you could ever cook squirrel. Um, just anything. Which is why like I kind of get bored with like say deer meat. Like I've had it every single way that you could fucking have it. It's breaded and fucking fried. Yeah, I've had that. Like just regular deer steak. Have had that. Like, marinated in Italian dressing. I've had that. Marinated in like Mediterranean dressing. I've had that. Like you just name it. Like any single way. I've had pretty much everything. Which is why I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like I need to, need to get into like, more deer meat. I think I've had enough deer meat, especially at this point. Which, uh, this isn't really anything to do with food, but, um, go lay down. Go! Jesus Christ, man. This is just, I guess, just a fun... Would you stop? God damn it, man. Quit fucking with my goddamn chair. Go! Hey! Fun fact. Hey! But a raccoon... What do they call them? I guess they just call them coffee stirrers. But a raccoon, if you actually cut them open, their dick literally has a bone in it. Not only does it have a bone, it has a bone that like goes down and curls around. And I think they call them like coffee stirrers. Because you can stir your coffee with them, and you can just like hook them on the side of your coffee cup. So that you can like stir them later. But their dick is not just like flesh and blood. It's literally a fucking bone. I'm sure if you look it up on, I was going to say like Instagram, you could probably do it there too, but on like Google Images, I'm sure they've got an image of a raccoon dick bone. Because they literally have a bone. It's like a bone, like as in like the penis, and then like a little curvature, which would be like by the balls, which you could hook on the side of your fucking coffee cup. Because I've seen a shitload of fucking hunters that would use them. They would like add their sugar and their creamer to their coffee and like stir it all up and like hook the little bone on the side of their fucking thing. Yeah. True fact, man. Actually happens. It's one of the only animals that... Oh, here's my fucking tomato. My tomato. It's one of the only animals that I know of that actually have a bone in their dick. What, you never had Rocky Mountain oysters? They're actually really good. Almost every single time you eat Rocky Mountain oysters, you get tricked into it. You're like, I don't know, it's just some breaded shit. Like, yeah, you should just fucking try it. And then you try it and you're like, oh, they're not that bad. And they're like, yeah, they're Rocky Mountain oysters. I like them. They're not bad. I don't give a fuck what the hell anybody says about it either. No, Rocky Mountain oysters are fucking good. As a matter of fact, I got tricked into eating them. I liked them. And then this one guy, because we would go, like, when I was growing up, we would go to game dinners. Like, me and my dad would go to game dinners, like, all the time. Like, we were always, like, cooking the food, like, you know, putting it all out, like, helping out, like, you know, volunteering all kind of time and shit. But after that, when I moved here, um, we would go to a game dinner. It was like $100 a plate. So like every single person, it was $100. And then not only that, but my boss would rent a limo and pay for it. So that we would meet at his house at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and we would start drinking. I never liked it, but because I'm not a big fan of like red sauce. Um, Bloody Marys. We'd start like drinking Bloody Marys at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we would like jump into beer, and we would just drink beer the whole limo ride, which was like an hour, hour and a half, because we also had to take a ferry. So like we would drive like an hour, and then we would wait in line, and then get on the ferry in the limo, and then we would like ride the ferry across, and then we would go to the island, and then we would get off, and then we would go to the actual event. Um, but they would have Rocky Mountain oysters, and like I don't know, the first like couple times I went, I got duped into eating them, the Rocky Mountain oysters, and after that, I was like, fucking A, man. Like, I'm just gonna, like, you know, fuck with people and, like, put them on their plate. And this one dude that would go, he was, like, such a homophobe. He was like, fuck no, man. Like, there's no way I'm gonna eat bull balls. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. Alright, yeah, that's my goal now. Like, I am totally gonna make you eat bull balls. And I put them on his plate, and he ate them, and he was like, these things are fucking great. What the fuck are they? And I was like, yeah, they're Rocky Mountain oysters. Like, they're bull balls. And he's like, no fucking shit. And I'm like, yeah, you just ate a fucking bull ball. And he was like, oh man, they're so good. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, that's the point. Like, that's why you eat them. Because they're fucking good. And his goal every time after that was to make somebody else eat bull balls. And he started doing that. And I helped him. I was like, fuck yeah, man. Like, I'll help you. But no, they're fucking good. It sounds really fucking weird. Like, oh, you're eating some bull balls. But no, they're actually really fucking good. And yeah, I started helping him out, and he, like, his goal every year was getting people that never ate bull balls to eat bull balls. But I mean, I don't know. They're fucking good. I don't know. If you've never had it, then it sounds weird as fuck. But if you actually eat them, you're just like, oh, like it's food. Like you don't think of it as like sucking on a fucking bull nut. You just think like, oh, this shit's fucking good. And then you find out what it is and you're like, right. It's usually battered. Like battered and fried. No, it's good. I mean, I would talk shit about it if it was subpar. But it's not subpar. It's fucking good. Like it's fucking good. Like I guarantee if I got some and gave them to you, you would eat them and be like, "Oh, these are great, man! Like, what are these, like chicken nuggets?" And I'd be like, "Nah, they're not chicken nuggets." But like, that's the kind of texture that it is. It's it's just fucking awesome. But no, I've never had a bad Rocky Mountain oyster. They're fucking good. But yeah, no, they're fucking great. Which I don't think I'd ever. Well, prior to experiencing it, I don't think I would ever say, like, oh yeah, like just get some Rocky Mountain oysters. Like, they're great. Like, I don't think I would have said that. But once I had them, I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's fucking food. Doesn't fucking matter. Like, just fucking eat the shit, man. It's not a big deal. Sounds like it because, like, like the stigmatism of, like, you're not gay, are you? Like, that kind of shit. It doesn't matter about, like, if you're gay or not. Like, it all comes down to it's food, it's meat. Is it good? Yes. I'd fucking eat it. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. Because, A, it's edible. B, does it taste good? Yeah. Tastes pretty fucking good. And I guess C, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. So, it's just fucking good, man. I don't know. At the very least, try it. Like, you don't have to like it. You don't have to, like, eat it on a regular basis. Like, I don't. But when it's there, absolutely. Like, I'm down. I'll grab a couple. I'll eat it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's, I don't know. The way I look at it, it's food. Like, either you like it or you don't like it. So it doesn't matter. So, I don't know. Try it. If you like it, cool. Then you're in my camp. If you don't like it, cool. Then you're not in my camp. And you don't like it. Whatever. I personally, I fucking love it. Not to mention that it's like such a taboo, like weird fucking thing. Where when you tell people that you like it, like they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, "Oh, are you a gay fish?" Like, they have that kind of fucking attitude. I don't give a fuck. It's it's not bad. All right, let me piss. Guess this dog wants to go out too. What? Yeah, it's kind of chewy, but it's fried. I don't know. It's pretty decent. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest thing in the world. Nah. I'd rather have chicken tenders. I'd rather have French fries. But yeah, it's kind of chewy. Yeah, I guess. I think that was India in that movie where they ate the monkey brains. I want to say it was India. I don't know. Can't remember. I remember it was like, what was it, like 1988? I want to say it was like 1988 that I saw that. It was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. But yeah, they ate monkey brains. I don't think I'd be down for eating monkey brains. I think that's a little out of my wheelhouse. I don't think I'd eat monkey brains. But I do gotta piss like fucking crazy. Come on, get out of my way, Candy. Chill out. Sit. Apparently it rained. Yeah, no. I've had I've had baboon liver pudding, but I have no desire whatsoever to have like baboon brain. I don't want to have brain from anything. But I don't know. That's also from, I don't know. Isn't there a thing that you just don't eat brain? I know birds of prey do that. That's how you can tell that it was a bird of prey, like an eagle or a fucking hawk or, you know, something like that, because they go after the brain because they need the protein so that they can focus with their eyes. But that's how you can tell that they have been there. Because that's almost always what they do. Come on. Come on. Come on, Kepper. Or Rupert. Roo! Come on. Come on. Roo! Roo! Come on. Go on. Alright. Go lay down. Go. There we go. Alright. Fucking 2 hours and 15 minutes into this stupid fucking live stream. Just now starting to fucking play.
We're losing Bravo. Charlie secure. The enemy took Bravo. Enemy securing Charlie. Secure. Domination. Level 1. Lock down the objectives and keep them secure. We've lost all objectives. We have to turn this around now. Securing objective Bravo. Securing Alpha. Taking Alpha. We're taking Bravo. Hardline online. Secure Bravo. Friendly cluster line set. Bravo secure. Enemy securing Bravo. Friendly mortar strike on the way. We have an ammo box here. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. Securing objective Bravo. Enemy securing Alpha. objective Bravo. Enemies taking Bravo. Taking Charlie. We're losing Alpha. Hostile UAV in the area. Securing objective Charlie. Enemies taking Alpha. Secure Bravo. The enemy holds all objectives. We're getting our asses kicked.
I take care of my people.
Objective Charlie secure. We control Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. Friendly sentry online.
That's Mac.
Protecting mine.
Lost Bravo.
Target safe.
Securing objective Bravo. Captured all objectives. Fight back.
Watch fire!
Enemy UAV active. Securing Charlie.
Got your back, mate.
We're taking Charlie. We're taking Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Secure Bravo.
Setting mine. Covering your six.
Enemies in the area.
We're taking Bravo. Enemy controls two objectives. Enemy UAV overhead.
Swapping Mac.
Securing objective Bravo.
I need up. Approaching from the rear.
Taking Charlie. The enemy's gaining ground. Push them. Enemy UAV active. We're taking Bravo. The enemy holds all objectives. We're getting our asses kicked. Securing objective Charlie. Bravo secure.
Dropping ammo here.
Enemy's taking Bravo.
That's Mac. I am under six. I'm ran on ammo.
We control Charlie. The enemy took Bravo.
Semtex incoming. Enemy.
Securing objective Alpha. Enemy securing Charlie. Secure Bravo.
I'm ran on ammo.
Enemy incoming.
Hostile SAE near your position.
Enemy down.
The enemy has captured two objectives. We're losing
Destroyed.
Charlie.
Got your back.
We're taking Bravo. We've lost all objectives. We have
Enemy
to turn
spotted.
this around now. Bravo. Objective Bravo secure.
Covering.
We're taking Charlie.
Back in the fight.
Standing by. The enemy captured all objectives. Fight.
Ran on
Objective
ammo.
Charlie secure. Incoming. Secure Bravo. We're taking Bravo. Hostile UAV in the area.
Ran on
We
ammo.
have to turn this around now. Securing Charlie. Securing Alpha. Securing objective Alpha. Secure Bravo.
Stop shooting me.
Securing Alpha. Enemy UAV overhead.
Dynamite.
objective Bravo. We're taking Charlie.
Enemy!
Charlie
Go
secure.
down!
We're taking Bravo.
Taking effective fire! Stun incoming! Enemy
Hostile
spotted!
SAE incoming. We're taking Alpha. Enemy securing Charlie. Enemy UAV active. I'm getting hit hard.
Shove a chick in the ass.
Planting mine!
We have targets.
The enemy holds two objectives. Hostile mortar strike in the area. Secure Bravo.
Get out of there.
Charlie. Mission failed. Return to base.
Go. Lay down. $322. Oh no, those captures. What was that? 822. Go lay down. Go lay down. Yeah, 822.
All Sabre. Collect the enemy dog tag. We've taken the lead. We've lost the lead. The enemy's taken the lead.
Switching backs.
Contact! Stop shooting me!
strike inbound. Our UAV is dropping in the area. You're halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp. Friendly cruise missile approaching target. Friendly cluster mine deployed.
Makes me wanna smoke a bowl of fucking
Friendly bomb drone
sour
active.
diesel.
Friendly UAV on station. Fix online. UAV online. Friendly SAE launched. We've got him on the run. Keep it up. Friendly SAE
Whoa.